Hey, happy Hopeville Friday to you. We're out here kind of at the end of our snowstorm, mainly ice. We had a bunch of sleet and the ice just kind of piled up, so we've hayed a lot more the last couple days than we have just about all winter. Cows are looking good, and this is not my favorite thing to do, rolling out hay, but we've got it and they need it, so that's one of those things. I wanted to come on and talk to you guys a little bit about kind of having a staying power. I'm not sure what the right terminology would be on that, but whenever you set out to do something and maybe you set a goal and you make up your mind you're going to do it or whatever that is, and you get in the middle of it and you're like, man, this is taking a lot longer, it's taking a lot more effort or whatever, it's not happening fast enough. All those different things kind of come in there to make you feel like you're maybe not successful and not able to accomplish what you set out to accomplish. But I know you've probably heard it before, but really good things come to those who wait. If you will have that staying power, if you will pay attention to the small details day in and day out, there will come a time when you have a payoff. And it doesn't matter what it is. It can be an exercise program. It can be a marketing deal where you're actually making money and that kind of payoff. It can be a family or a relationship of some kind. It doesn't matter what it is. But the thing that separates really the successful people from just the average Joe is that staying power and that willingness, and I would say ability, but everybody I think has the ability to stay with it, to stay hooked, to finish what you set out to do. I would rather be grazing these cows right now. I'd rather have them on green and not be putting out hay and not feeding any cubes. I'm having to supplement with cubes every other day as well, because this dry grass that you can see here, there's very little protein value in that, and they have to have the protein to maintain their body condition, to keep warm, to stay healthy, just like you and I do. I mean, the roughage is one thing, it'll fill them up, but you gotta have the protein there to actually make it work. And I'd rather be grazing green grass. And you can see beyond those cows, well, you can't see on this very well, but that's just brown as can be up there. There is a lot of green planted in that. We were extremely dry last fall, and now we've had some moisture, and that will come on. And in a month or so, you won't recognize that, because it'll be lush and green and tall, because it's all there. We planted it last fall. We got a good stand. Everything's going to work well, but it's just going to take some time. And so, rather than just, I know this is not a big deal, but rather than just throw up my hands and say, I tried to get by without feeding hay and I couldn't get by without feeding hay, so here I am. No, what the deal is that I'm chipping away at it. So, we went from feeding hay 6 or 7 months a year, and now we're down to maybe 30 days, maybe 45 days, kind of depends on how much more winter weather we get. That's a big deal. And I think we'll get to 0. I think we'll get to none, and the cows will look better because they'll go out and graze what's there ahead of them. So anyway, just wanted to come by and wish you guys a happy Hopeville Friday and talk to you about staying power, talk to you about staying with it. If you had those goals that you set for the New Year's resolutions or whatever, and you fell off of that, you know what? Get back up and get back on. If that's what you really want to do, get back on and just stay with it. Once you develop that habit, you'll have all kinds of success. Anyway, hope you guys have a great weekend, and we will catch you down the road.